Hey guys, Marshall from Going Gear, SHOT Show 2016 in Las Vegas. Here with Kyle from AMK. How's it going, man?
It's going good.
This is like year number 6 or 7 in a row, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. We're coming out with new stuff every year, and you guys have been showcasing it.
Yeah, we like to show the new stuff because people are interested in it and we're interested in it. So you want to go and show some new things?
Yeah, we have a number of new items for 2016, including that Quick Clot display. In the Adventure Dog series, which the whole series was new for last year, we've added a larger kit called the Working Dog, which features Quick Clot as well as a skin stapler for those working dogs, hunting dogs, any type of dog that can get himself into a bit of trouble. It has waterproof inner bags. This is just a prototype, so they don't quite match in color, but you get an idea of the Quick Clot and cold compress and eye wash and all the dog-specific items. We don't include any type of tape in here because tape doesn't work on a dog's fur, so we have the self-adherent wrap, like a Coban type wrap, and just keeps coming with all the good stuff. Emergency leash, emergency blanket, first aid for dog booklet, and hydrogen peroxide in case the dog eats something it shouldn't, and you can help him induce vomiting by giving him that to eat.
When does the people stapler come out?
That's out, but we don't like to advertise that one. That's just sold to the friends sort of thing.
Do you really have a kit with one of those in it?
We do have one, but it's definitely no one's buying that to use on their friends. It's definitely
terrifying.
Definitely a pet sort of thing. Yeah, we would never come out with a skin stapler to be used on yourself or on your buddy.
Good.
Get yourself to a hospital or use some wound closure strips in the field until you can get to a hospital.
I was hoping we weren't going to try to do a demo on that one.
No demos. I mean, unless someone needs it, I'll whip it out and staple them up. All right, and then 2 other basic but really fun first aid kits. We have the Adventure First Aid Water Resistant Kit and this tiny water resistant kit. I mean, for me, it's waterproof. I guess you can't like submerge it in a pool, but it's going to keep the contents dry if it's in your backpack, that's for sure. Covers all the basics, bumps and scrapes, inexpensive, less than $10. Cool gift idea.
Any medication in that one?
Let's see, taking a look at the contents list, there are no medications in this one, but we do have antiseptic wipes, plenty of bandages, some tape, moleskin, alcohol wipes, sting relief pad, and of course the waterproof case.
Okay.
If you're in the need of medications, you'd want to step up to the new Adventure First Aid in a water bottle. This one includes a whole plethora of medications, ibuprofen, antihistamines, and the list goes on. This is another cool gift idea. It's a cool way to keep your first aid kit waterproof. It's a cool way to always have an emergency or backup water container. You can empty out the contents, put them in another little bag, and have something to fill up water with. So we all know Benz as our insect repellent that uses DEET, 100% and 30%. But Benz is becoming more of an insect protection category, and we have 2 new head nets coming out. The Invisinet, which focuses on having really high visibility with the mesh. You see the sample right there. It also has a drop-down neck, which is great because you can cover your face, cover your head, but the neck is often an area that's exposed, and you can take that drop-down neck and tuck it under your shirt and make sure no mosquitoes are getting in.
It looks like enough to even cover an open collar. So I mean, if you have the top couple buttons open, it looks like it's enough to cover that.
Exactly. When we think of buggy places, we think of northern Minnesota or Alaska, but the real buggy places are in the jungles where it's super hot and you don't want to be all covered up. So this allows you, to have your buttons unbuttoned and still protect from the mosquitoes. The second one here is the Ultranet. This is more of the fully featured mosquito head net. It actually has straps that go underneath the arms to keep it in place, so no mosquitoes are getting in on this head net at all. And there's a sample of this material, a little bit thicker than the Invisinet. You want to try one of these on?
Sure. Let's do it.
So the Invisinet's my favorite, but I think the Ultranet is a little more exciting to play with.
All right. It looks like there's elastic on the head as well. What's the purpose of that?
Yeah, so it has an elastic crown, we like to call it, which is really important for keeping the head net in place. Because when you look left and you look right with a head net, oftentimes that material will blind you because it won't move, but your face is moving. So with that elastic crown, the material, the mesh, will move with your vision
That's nice.
and help everything visible. All right, so I think
I don't think there are very many mosquitoes in here for me to really test its effectiveness.
that's true. Well, so this is the elastic crown right here. And see, so that's keeping everything in place. And then you got to get, let me hold this for you. Got to get this underneath there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I want to unbutton the, yeah,
Oh yeah.
covers all that really well. And it's pretty comfortable, and it actually moves. Visibility is actually still pretty good on this one too, especially because it moves with you.
And the VisiNet has even higher visibility.
Yeah,
And this is that elastic crown.
that's kind of cool, especially for being so compact.
Yeah, it's super small.
And it's comfortable. Not bad.
Yeah. These are the underarms. They're adjustable, so if you need to make those tighter or looser,
Yeah.
they're all good.
Normally don't get very excited about mosquito nets, but this is actually pretty cool. All right, what else you got?
That's what we like to do, is make basic things exciting here, like Band-Aids and tape.
Normally you try tourniquets and stuff out on me, so I'm glad it wasn't that this year.
Yeah, that could get painful. All right, so 2 new SOL items. Of course, SOL is our survival brand. We have, this is kind of a throwback kit, so it's the SOL Traverse. It's a survival kit in the tin can style. Contents list right on the back. Basic survival kit, but still has everything you need to survive the unexpected night out. Some highlights of this kit are definitely the Katadyn water purification. And here we have the Katadyn water purification and the 1 liter collapsible hydration bag. And then of course, your fire starter, your sparker, your tinder, your whistle, your duct tape, 50 plus survival life-saving tools from Buck Tilden.
That's actually a really good little booklet. I've got it in another kit, and it's good information. It's easy to read. It's succinct, so it's a nice little pamphlet.
Well, and that's what we pride ourselves on, is giving folks the information so you can be the expert on whether it's a survival or medical emergency and get yourself out and safe.
I mean, all your first aid kits, all your survival kits have that kind of information in them, right?
That's exactly right. Yep, written
good.
by experts. And then, of course, a 1-person emergency heat sheet blanket in this kit.
So I know people are going to ask, but is the bottom all metal in case you need to do any emergency cooking or water boiling or anything like that?
Let it rip.
All right. Is it watertight?
It's not watertight, no, but it can hold water and boil water if you need it, because it is fully metal. Then the second SOL item is the SOL Fenix. Unfortunately, I don't have our 3D printed model, which we've been working with here. But what this is a pocket-size fire starting device where you flip out the flint rod, and then here you have a knife that comes out the back to strike it and make your flint shavings. And then 2 pieces of tinder are stored in this compartment right here to use as your tinder to get your fire going.
How do you open that up?
Put your finger in there and pop it out. Real simple.
Just like a little nail neck area?
Yep, exactly. And you don't need to have like long nails to get at it either. You could just do it with the tip of your finger.
Okay.
And then we also have an LED light and a whistle on this SOL Fenix fire starting device.
So kind of like a little bit more hardcore version of the core.
Yeah, so the core light has gone away.
Oh, that's gone.
And this is
so
essentially its replacement.
Okay.
Yep. So much more functional with the flint rod coming out to strike and start your fires.
Great.
One last item. When I spend a lot of time in the outdoors, I generally end up getting some type of rash or itch or something. And we now have the Itch Eraser, which is essentially a do-it-all anti-itch spray. So it's going to cover any type of allergies, poison oak, poison ivy, dry skin, insect bite, sunburn, the list goes on. And it's in a simple spray pump like this that has a locking cap, so it's not going to go off in your pack. And active ingredients here are going to be vitamin E, tea tree oil, oat complex, which is good for that poison oak, poison ivy, and also baking soda. The Itch Eraser.
Nice.
And that does it for 2016 item launches. All these items will be available in stores by March 1st.
Great. Thanks for your time, Kyle.
Thanks, Marshall.
We'll see you next year.
Yep, take care.